Hey, just letting you guys know, I'm going to be retopologizing a character that I'm currently working on. I'm not going to be going too ham with this live stream, so don't, expect too much. I just really kind of want to get this done. But I figured I might as well stream it if anybody's interested. I mean, I can do a bit of chatting, but, well, ideally not much, you know what I mean? This next part I'm just going to skip. Oops. Ugh. On one side, I do kind of like this whole quad drawing situation. On the other side, it is prone to issues. Next one, I'm just skipping. I can add some loop cuts later, which is my plan. But this is due on Friday. It's what, Monday? And I still got to texture and do a bit more, so just working on getting it done, you know what I mean? Okay. So here we go. In the middle. Up, down. Left and right. Then we can add the boxes to fill it out. It's nothing great, right? But does the job. Then we fill this bit out. This ring. I quite dig the way retoplogizing works, but at the same time, this is time constrained. And so retoplogizing gave me a pretty good start, but at the same time, I don't really want to go the whole spiel with it. And then let's get these parts going. Come on, buddy. There you go, these matching up pretty well. So I'm going, I think, 8 wide, I believe. That's what we're looking at for this. Yeah, so 8, around 8, yeah. It's coming out not bad. So they're quite high poly. I'm probably going to add some. I might add some more to the body there, but for the most part, we're working pretty good. We need to hit 10,000. 16,000 is our limit. But 10,000 on the clothes, on everything apart from the head. If I quickly hide it, we're working currently 2,000 tries, 2,300, so I still got another 8,000 to go. I have a couple extra lods to do, which I'll do later in the week, but I still got to do the shoulders, and then I got some boots, and then I got some extra things to do. But I think once I finish these hands will add an extra 1,000 or 2 tries, and then I'll have to come up with something. Might merge all those though. I don't really like them. Not too sure how I ended up getting that, but an accident regardless. But no, my issue is really just actually getting to that number, really. Maybe, I don't know. I think with the hands, because we obviously have to merge them, and I'm just going to move them up, so not too bothered. So once again, I'm just going to go for these. Oh, I wish I could, oh, this is a bit frustrating. There we go. This might actually help me a bit. Just so I can rotate around there. It's not as bad as, Max's, but it's not great either. No, I'm just kind of rushing it. I think I was mostly going to be fine, but turns out I might have some work opportunities. Tomorrow, once again, the issues of quad draw. I like it for the most part, and it works pretty well most of the time, but it just likes connecting onto random shit. Yeah. So tomorrow morning I might have something job I gotta do, and then that's kind of just leaving me. I was gonna give it like a day for everything, but then looks like tomorrow and maybe Wednesday might be busy, which it's like I haven't been able to work at all for a while, so I really need to take the jobs. But at the same time, it does kind of impede with this in my plans, so just gonna do that. I think will give me gotta find the right angle for the camera is all it really takes. It's this last one that's always a pain. Yes. Yeah, because I'm just gonna merge that anyway. Awesome. That. Now I just gotta connect these, so it's just once again all I like doing for these, doing the square to match up. Splinter things, just so we get this nice little design here. I mean, the fingers are such a small aspect of it, so you don't see a lot of this, but it is noticeable if you don't do something like this. Just do one in the middle, and it's just connect. Got one more finger, so I do have symmetry on, so I'm just gonna fingers crossed that symmetry is going, and then we should be bowling. So the most part are looking quite flush. Okay, it's nothing great, but it is working pretty well. Maybe bring these up a bit, I think. Could be spaced out a bit better, and if I need to, I can always add a bit more geometry there. Because once again, I am having the issue of I can add the rings. I'm also going to have to bring these and connect these up to the hand. So I have to increase the hand geometry, which would be a bit of a pain. So add the 4. Let's add these 4. Been reading some more. I finished my Witcher book recently. So good. So just been listening to audiobooks of the first one. Really good. I would do that, but I think that's just going to distract me a bit, so I'm not currently listening to it. I think I was meant to add one more ring, but oh well. I can add these later incredibly easily. Just getting a response from my teacher and just now. I just see. I've seen the teacher when this is actually due. I know it's done on Friday, but I don't know if it's morning or afternoon. Oops. No, because I looked online, but it doesn't say actually on our assessment when it's due, so. Sweet. End of week Friday by midnight. Which means if I need to, I can go and just stay up, which I really don't want to do. I want to get this done a little bit earlier, but I want to get this done by at least Friday, kind of midday, but if in doubt, I will make the most of the time. Because I spent a little bit too long working on the modeling side of this. I don't think it's great, but I got into just the whole situation. I don't know if you guys ever get this, but we just like, oh, I don't know if this is good enough or not. Oops. I probably want to add that later, but final finger. Oh boy. What are we missing? There's the middle. Oops. There we go. Honestly, I see a lot of people say the last book of The Witcher isn't the greatest. I don't know if I necessarily agree, honestly. I found it quite enjoyable, actually. We took in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, just gonna add another one in there. Just to make it look a bit nicer. It's a small finger though, so it's kind of one of those things. I really enjoyed the last book though. It was so good. In my opinion. I think it started off kind of bad though. Not bad, but not as enjoyable. Like it kind of was losing me at times, but then real picked up. I'm just like, oh shit, okay, never mind. This is really good. Seems to have found myself an issue here. Should be good though. Is this up? Fortunately, it doesn't change that, so I'm just trying to see what we're working with. That's good. So we're working with, we've hit about 3,000 almost. Oh, I think they've just posted in the. Awesome. Next semester it looks like we're doing teams, so we're switching to teams. No, I was just like, I'm just like, hey, teacher's name. In regards to character modeling submission, I know it was the latest Friday, but what time was that again? Sorry, can't seem to find on Blackboard. And then he's just like, it's midnight, I'm like, or something. He's like, always smart to follow up if you're ever unsure or unclear on something. Do this for the rest of your life. I'm like, ESD. Definitely don't want to make the wrong assumption. Thank you. Because I was like, dude, if I make the wrong assumption, it's just like, I was pretty certain it was midnight, but it's just like, sometimes things are due in the morning, and I don't want to get fucked over by something being in the morning going, oh shit. We fucked it there. But no, that's sweet. I don't know, I do have an in gun there, which I'm going to have to touch up, but this is good. This is good. So I think we've got all of our fingers in, which means we're hitting 3k right now. And this, we've gained another about 1,000. But I need to position these. I'm moving my fingers, but I have my webcam turned off, and I know that I have my webcam turned off because I'm trying to focus. I also have like stuff that I don't really want, like, you know, if my parents walk in or stuff I can't be bothered worrying about that. I just want to get this done. Awesome. So that's looking good. For some reason we're getting a no-go. Some of that might be actually situational where I have to do. Anyway, I need to focus on this and how I'm going to connect these. I have done this a little bit before, so I do roughly know how it needs to go. I also know that it's incredibly painful. Sorry, let me search something up. I'm gonna save this quickly. Oopsies. Oopsies, can't be shown. Where are we? How to extrude ring wood drawer. Alright, what options do we have? So, oopsies. Don't know what I just did, but... Oh, fuck me, I'm clicking random ass buttons I don't want. So yeah, I know there's a way, I just don't remember it. By using tab and middle mouse? What the fuck? They can give not bad results actually. In other cases it doesn't give me a great result, so I'm just gonna focus on that, but there we go. That's already fine anyway. Doesn't need to be too flash actually in between these anyway, so not too bothered. Oops. Don't know if I said before, but I'm going to be picking up some Final Fantasy game. Pick up the new... Yeah? No, not new. There we go. Final Fantasy, what? 7? 9? Maybe 10? In this sale. Summer sale coming up. Which I think will be pretty cool. Heard those are pretty good, so figured, hey, I might pick them up. Okay, that's looking good to me. Where has this gone wrong? Why is this one so much better? Not great. Definitely don't want to be running into that. Not too bothered about this underside, really. More just worried about making things lower poly. Gonna start trying to oops. Ah, fuck off, dude. One's like slightly weird though for some reason. He's trying to reduce it really. Well, separate these. I'm gonna combine that into a try. Oops. Geometry is not the greatest on these, but I think it's enough. Maybe I... combine those as well. Interesting. Let's start merging these. It's not great, but at the same time, I think it's pretty well done. Yeah, I mean, we're getting pretty good result there. Let's increment and save. So we're at 3,000 now. 3,600 or so on. So I still need a bit more. I think I do have a bit of wiggle room, but I do want to get it as close as possible. So these hands are like done to an extent. See if we can continue trying to get these going. There we go. It's not the worst thing I've done before. Oops. What the fuck? Why are these acting up? There we go. There we go. That's a much better way of doing it. Hey, really? Oh, hello. Was that? Oh, he was here, but I'm not too sure where he's gone. I think I know. He... Gonna do that. Maybe it might be worth going for something like that. I just wanna... Come on. There we go. This allows me to go around. Oops. I don't know how that'll work though. So I'm gonna get 2 more going. There we go. Maybe this symmetry is not lining up properly, which might be what's causing these issues. What the frick? Anyway, that's fine outside of just this one spot, but... There we go. Come on, man. Oops. Sure, I have my symmetry on, of course. I need to think about this pretty carefully. Because I could increase their cuts here. There we go. So as that, I just gotta fix it up again, but that's kind of interesting. Okay. Course. Oh, bro, what? What do you mean? It's an obvious end gun. This usually works so much better, I don't know why. Like, what? Come on, I think that's broken a bit. Clear dots. I can't select my stupid... Oh, here we go. Clear dots. Delete face, face. Only a specific portion of that stupid face. It's like, what? Like, what? It's a fucking... Oh, that's probably half as stupid. Issue. What? World. Is it like ingressed? What? Come on. Sorry, this is just incredibly frustrating. Oh. Can we, like, relax that and then... Never had it, like, work so... frustratingly. It has no real reason to, so it's just a bit... So there we go. Like, once again, we just got the same issue there. Can I... So we could hit it, so now just be like out a bit, but apparently not. Apparently note. So, okay, so ultimately is what the issue actually is it's adding vertices, but the vertices are like inside the mesh, so it's not able to select due to like the algorithm and how that shit works. It's just causing me issues really, but let me increment and save again. I got pinged. Okay, that's fine. Bro, what? I did that. Ugh, I gotta sleep the whole stupid thing. Then I'll save it. There we go. Much better. So what are we working with now? I'm hoping we're hitting almost 4K. Ah, there we go. Sweet, awesome. So that's 4,000. 300, which is really good. I mean, it's all pretty. It looks kind of fine already, faceted, but I mean, this is gonna look even better because once I go something like smooth, then like fix those weird glaring issues. I mean, we're getting sort of like bar a couple areas. I don't know. Oh, that's why. Ah, something like this. Oops. Oopsies. Come on, man. You're just having this stupid issue again. Ah, come on! What is going on, man? I am frustrated. This is awfully painful to an extent that it seriously shouldn't be. Like, why is it selecting all that? That's why. Mesh, let me just mesh. Merge to center. That might be why. Turn that off. Merge to center. Merge. If I actually, yeah, just go toggle out. Then, for example, I went that, and that fixes that issue there. Of course, go like that in. I mean, it's pretty good, I think. It'll give me a nice result, I feel, and a pretty solid bake. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have some issues with some like end guns and shit that I need to start fixing up, but for like the basis, I think we're going pretty good. We're at how much now? 4,000, 6,000. If we're looking combined, 10,700. So we still got 6,000, or at least 5,000. I think I can get away with 1,500, but I mean, I will get docked points if I don't really hit that. So I still got my shoes to do. And I might do a bit of, not interior work, but at least I have some ideas for some things as well. You'll see what I mean. I do need to do that. Let's fix this. I think I might honestly just delete this. Actually, there's no real reason to delete it. I mean, it's not great having it, but it does make it not an end gun anymore. Oops. Why did that happen? One will never know. Just point these out. Just make sure that there's geometry being used. And some smart guy over here got to turn on symmetry. Those are in guns though. But once again, fix these up. I mean, it is asymmetrical, the model, so I can't entirely symmetrize it, but not sure why that doesn't let me out. See if I can bridge. Oops. Can I bridge just this? Maybe I just have to bridge the whole thing. What the fuck? Multi-cut that. Okay, it seems to be. This still just is acting weird. I think it's just solely because of this, which I can fix, right? Which is still not ideal. Also does beg the question, what is going on here? So this is meant to be the that. Okay, I think I can just quickly history for his transforms. Quad draw. Try to turn this guy on. Ideal, but oops. Once again, this issue. What the fuck? Let's turn symmetry on this time. Also makes me realize I don't know how long that symmetry's been off for. Motherfucker, dude. That'll do. It's not at all ideal, but I don't know what happened. So, seems my symmetry's been acting fucking up. And it's painful. Painful. Increment and save. Okay. Time to carry on. Okay. Okay. Listening. Oh, I once again have symmetry turned off. Dude, this is frustrating me. Like, inconsistently. I don't even think that's the right word I'm after, but still. Just, it is very frustrating me. Turning symmetry off has own issues. Like, this would be great if we're not going as high. Topology. The issue is we are going high topology. Okay. No idea, but it's on the back as well, so that should be fine. Okay, so if I were to do... Let's see what we're hitting right now. History, freeze, transforms. Oops. Delete history, freeze, transforms. I'm always doing that and then doing another save because it's like I had the issue where that didn't fix shit. Oh. Cause issue, sorry. So if I hide this once again, I mean, this is looking kind of good. Not great, but it's definitely exactly kind of what I'm after. So I need to do a bit more work down there, but we are looking at, I mean, 10,000. Which means I still have 5,000. Let's just say I use maybe 500 on the shoes. I still have some belt and buckle stuff to get done, so it's just like I don't really think I'm going to benefit from having much more on the legs. Might do knees though. So let me once again go over here. If I go this poly modeling, twist, awesome. Yeah, I don't know. What was up with that? Let's control this though. What? Wait, what the actual shit? What do you want? Oh, fuck off, cunt. Like, how the fuck? What has been done? Genuinely speaking, I don't know how that's happened. Anyhow, let's do that. Oh, I see. I see where it's gone wrong. Vertex. Let's go out, bring this in. This one go out. Up and in. Awesome. Now I can just bring these ones down a bit. So that would, in theory, act better. Yes, there is definitely that. First off, what is going on here, buddy? What? Oh, I see when I added some of these I've just gotten. Ah ha ha. I see. Just making sure. I think that one will be fine, this one won't. Time are we looking? Streaming for 1 hour. And it's 4:30. I want to have this done by like 6. Which will give me time to maybe UV tonight. Which means that tomorrow I can text her. Which will be Wednesday, then Thursday will be LODs. And Friday I can finish off said LODs. Awesome. I do remember I do have to write some shit up in an Excel sheet. Which is such a pain. To write up about progress and how long things are taking. Let me... What day is today? I think Sunday. Let's go 1 hours. Sport and set up for top 5. Then I gotta go. Week 17. Monday. Top 5. I hate doing those because it's not always necessarily right. This is taking a lot longer than I'd have hoped, just because it's... Usually you can Z-remesh, and maybe I should have tried Z-remeshing, but I feel like you can get some... It's hit or miss whether you're going to get a good result or not. I don't know if it's worth relying on. I think Ruben relied on it, and he got feedback based on that. And that's probably, if he gets marked down for anything, he's probably going to get marked down for that. Probably not by too much, though. They don't seem to care too much. But if anything, that would be. Judging what one of the teachers said. So I don't really want to be in the same situation. So this is sort of the downside of some of these things are not great tools sometimes. Let me do that and increment and save. So you are working 4,500 and you hit 5,000 soon. Which will make me halfway through what's required. I think I can hit 1,500 and still be fine. You need to hit 10% really, over under. I need to hit close though, maybe 1,550 or something, 1,500. Lods will be a bit painful, a lot of that will come out of these. What the fuck? Oh. It's caused issues. We've got issues. Rather large ones. Dude, like, what? Let me go change it to world then. How is that being such an inappropriate word? There we go. Is this really that hard? Just relax that so everything's kind of definitely not gone crazy or anything. Stuff like just like this, for example. Like, how? What else needs to be? I think for the most part a lot of that is fine. That join over there is not great, but same time not the worst. This though is not good. Oops. Probably should have sorted this out a bit better originally. Oops. There we go, and this will look good. That is getting... oh. Huh. Oops. Okay. Oops. I don't even know how I've run into that issue, but that should, for the most part, bake fine. Listen, easy loop, Ted. I mean, that just adds a nice, obvious thing, really. Awesome. It's a little off center though. Sure, I want everything to be as centered as possible. Okay, that's looking fine. I will need to do something similar to this. Just my plan here. I'm gonna add a come on, buddy. A little better. Just need as little of these as possible. Okay, there we go. It's a bit better. Sick. Awesome. I think, like, for the most part, a lot of these details should come out fine. Like, this isn't great, but at the same time, I don't think will be the worst. Here we go, that part's... This looks like it's acting a bit better. But, you know, these bits and pieces aren't great issues, but also at the same time, a lot of them should fix themselves. Awesome. Don't know what that shit is, but... Oops. So that needs to go like that almost. Oops. Wondering what that is though. Is this shit. Okay, no, it's fine. Ink save. I gotta fix these there. This must have slipped me. Come on, buddy. Ah, come on. Bro, dude, this is gonna make me go insane. Like, there's some things that are just nice about this, but there's other things that... You motherfucker. Okay. Bring this interior in. As it shouldn't be here. Which was only added on accident. Well, it's like interior shit that... I mean, ultimately shouldn't exist, but it does. Just this. Sorry, this needs to go in. Oh, what's this? Okay, well that's looking better then. That's looking better. Awesome. Okay, now we can boot this guy back on and we can start looking. Much better. I think much better. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna add like a loop there. Oops. I'll turn on symmetry, I think. Okay, that's good. Loop there. And, oh god. Symmetry's going off again, we are fixing this. Motherfucker, dude. What? There we go. There we go. Hopefully none more of that from here out. Quadra. Sweet. Now we do the same for these. These are different positions, it seems. So. I heard Elden Ring is suffering from the issue that, I mean, it's suffering from a couple issues. It's running not great, I think, performance-wise. I believe I'm hearing. At least on PC, I'm not too sure about console. And then I've also heard that it is hard, and this was kind of the thing where it's like, I think to some extent, I agree. Like, you know, if something is to be, you know, if it's a hard game, you do sort of have to expect that. But at the same time, like, motherfucker, dude. Alright, well, we're doing these off. Because I think they're just not symmetrical at all, so that's why. So I just have to manually do it. But no, suffering from, I guess, the issue that I thought may come up is like, if a game's just too hard, it's too hard. And they obviously were complaining about it being too hard. That's not necessarily thing, but I mean, you got some people going on about, oh well, you know, it's a hard game. You don't. This is kind of what you you should expect this, and you should know that it's going to be hard. And it's like, yeah, but then everything's two-shotting you. That's not necessarily great. A lot of people are frustrated now because of that. They're just like, oh well, this shit, like, I know it's going to be hard, but this is like unnecessarily hard. And yeah, now it's like breaking up the community because you got the people that what's the word? Are trying to say, you know, well, you know, just get good then. You're obviously not good at the game, and just get good, or just get the things that make it easier. And it's like, well, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, not necessarily is that the... Like, you shouldn't... I don't know. It is just, ultimately, part of it is just due to the nature of how they made their... how they were making this DLC, and trying to make it, what's the word? What is the word that I'm looking for? Balanced, I guess. But at the same time, it's like too hard for a lot of people. And this is like not really fair on, you know, oh, that's the word that I was looking for, gatekeeping. There's so many like gatekeeping individuals now going, well, you just gotta get good. Which I don't think is at all ever a good excuse for anything. Just because a game's hard and it's meant to be hard doesn't mean you can't acknowledge that some people are struggling and that maybe that's not what they're after. It's a valid criticism. Like, for example, our final level of our game, puzzle game that we made in class, is like inherently hard due to just trying to make it as long and as hard as possible, within reason, right? So it's just like, we purposely made that hard, and I understand if somebody doesn't complete it, because I haven't even completed it. It just takes too long, and I haven't even bothered spending about like an hour. I think it genuinely would take a solid half hour, if you know what you're doing. Then of course if you die you gotta restart, right? So it would take quite a bit out of your day. Sort of the same thing, I guess. It's just like, yeah, if you're halfway through a boss fight and you fucking die, you're shit out of luck, buddy. So that isn't necessarily great, and I think blaming people and calling them just bad is just not going to get you anywhere. It's like instructions. If somebody can't understand some instructions you make, can't really call them, like, as long as they're paying attention, can't really complain because they can't follow your instructions. Maybe you just worded it badly. Maybe they don't understand something and you need to run them through something different so they understand, or stuff like that. Just because it's fine for you doesn't make it fine for other people. So I definitely won't be picking up this DLC for a long time. Not that I could or wanted to, but I think it's going to be a bit before I actually go on to playing it. We're watching some dungeon meshy, like Delicious in Dungeon, I believe. That's what it's called. It's a pretty interesting show. Not my favorite, but not bad either. Like it's good enough for me to be able to watch it, but I don't feel like it's like anything crazy. Like I've seen a couple Studio Trigger stuff, and I don't think it's bad. But the art style, and there's a lot of cool stuff. But at the same time, it's not like anything. Like, I don't see it being, like, award-winning or anything like that, if that makes sense. Maybe that's not what they're trying to get out of it anyway, so it's fine. Like, nothing has to be always the best, right? There's studios and there's shows that will be going for that, but not everything has to, so it's fine. Of course, course. If I just turn this off and then bring it in, sort of gonna give me that result that I'm kind of after. Alright, mostly turns out fine. What the fuck is this? Whoopsies. I mean, I guess that's sort of that's right, but hold on, let me. History, phrase, transforms. Bar, increment, and save. I mean, that took quite a while to get those going. Oops. But I mean, it just gives it a little bit of width and shit, which is nice. Gonna have to do that as well for the inside of this as well, which is gonna be a bit frustrating. And these as well. So this isn't adding anything, but it is inherently something that needs to be done, so oh well. Oh well. These should be almost, if not matching. Then some reason, so. Oh, come on, dog. Dog. Okay. Come on. It's not at all what I'm after. Okay. Well. So it'll be a bit easier because everything's quite close in the way that I modeled these. It's not actually hollow, which just because it's just not enough space really for me to bother making it hollow, you know. It's kind of fine with that. Awesome. Getting some really nice results. Shit, that's like far out actually. Ah, poo. Anyhow, I think this is pretty solid. Let's go to the bathroom. I'm gonna shut off the things. Shut my curtain, sorry. Do an intermission. I'll quickly save this and then I'll be back in 5 minutes. Oh! Increment and save. We'll be back in 5. Hold on, let me. Ah, we'll see. You'll see a message come up, so it'll be fun. Be right back. Sorry for the wait. Okay, let me live screen it. I'll probably be playing until maybe working until maybe 6. So I think my dinner will be end up being ready. But yeah. The most part is looking pretty good. Yeah. That isn't I don't know how I flipped that one up. Oh, poo. Yeah, no, so I got some JoJo books that I'm currently reading, and then I believe I have a couple books I'm going to be reading after that. The geometry here is looking grim, but the thing that I'm baking off of is much better, so I don't have to worry too much about it. But yeah. No, I got some book my dad's recommending to me, and then gonna be reading Hussite trilogy. I've been looking forward to getting back into that. Because for those of you who haven't been watching my content too much, Hussite trilogy is it's made by Andrzej Sapkowski, same guy that did The Witcher. And it's produced after The Witcher, and so that's gonna sound like weird. That looks dumb. And I've read the first book only so far, and really enjoyed it. I don't know if I'd say... I think I prefer aspects of it over Witcher, let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. So it is good, it is good. Especially considering I really like The Witcher already, so... saying that... me saying that I prefer it in some aspects just kind of really... I guess shows, to an extent, how much I really like it. And I got a bunch of Witcher comics as well that I gotta be reading. Just gotta read. Witcher and Cyberpunk comics that I bought off Humble Bundle on a sale a little bit ago, and they're all PDFs, which is great. So, looking forward to reading them. And then, I think I can middle mouse, let me Object X. See if I can grab one of these. Middle mouse it was, right. Okay, well, we can work with that. We can work with this. Oops. Let me unsymmetrize, just so I actually have full control of what's going on here. Come on, buddy. Oh, that's just going to be a bit of a pain. I just realized, oopsies. Come on. Come on. Just gotta get it from like a specific angle, really. So I can do like that to get it. I'll keep moving along and I'll get back to it. Damn. It's really, almost wasn't worth doing, to be honest. Genuinely. Anyway. Anyway, I am awfully tired, I will put it that way. Jeebus. I mean, I had not that bad of a sleep, it's just... ugh. Often end up just finding myself quite sleepy. Whew. Okay. Same issue. I'm guessing that manually place that, and then we can move this. It's like the only way of getting around that issue. Don't worry too much about how this is kind of going, because I'll be ending up fixing this. Oops. Let me clear it up. I'll end up just extruding it. This doesn't need it. It's such a small aspect of it, so it doesn't matter too much, I don't think, to me. To me anyway. That's fine. So, as I literally just stated, I'll just be extruding this. Bye. Okay. Just do that. Rad. So now we've got pretty much everything going. I just need to do the lapel. So I need to hit 5,000 at least before I get too much more going. But it's just hitting 16,000 is going to be a pain without just adding random lines that aren't necessary. You know, I could touch up the hands to use more, but I don't really want to. Let me increment and save before I forget. Give me a good result. Then the boots I'm going to do separately and everything. So it's kind of fine. I'll start working on this beast here. I think the way that I'm going to go about doing this, turn that off. Definitely hide that. Turn that on. And there we go. Quad draw. Let's get this going. Doesn't need to be anything too crazy going. Back's looking fine. This can be brought out a bit here. Yeah, interesting. Awesome, so that's that. Tab, middle mouse down, really. Oops. Just gonna bring that down, really, for me. So we can get that. Just means that once the bust is in, we're gonna have a bit of interior. Going. And then I'm just gonna yeah, you can sort of see where we're going with it though. There you go. Just so it covers it really, so we can doesn't look too off. There we go, that doesn't look too bad either. So I have a bit of poor shading going on in here, but could just be a case of fixing this up. Quad draw. Guess that'll do. It's not great, but anyhow, and we can just bring this one out. Oops. And I'm just gonna hide this, then we can just bring these things up. Okay, there we go. Oops. I can bridge this. Oops. Bridge. What's going on here, buddy? Awesome. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Just sliding these up a bit. Should give us a nice rounder edge. There we go, this is looking not the worst. I'm back. I was gonna quickly message. I was talking to my dad about work tomorrow. Oh, also, for anybody interested, I added that in a loop because I got a bit of weird shading happening over there, but that seemed to have, for the most part, fixed that weird shading. It's still getting some weird stuff going, but I mean it's fine for the most part. Ooh. Ah. Oops. That's maybe part of the reason as to... Huh? How many things have there been that aren't connected? That actually worries me. There we go. Oops. It is looking better though. This grungy. Dinner ready?
Dinner's ready.
I'll be there in a minute. See, my dinner is ready, but I just want to get a bit more done. Let's quickly see. This is looking not as nice. Okay, so how far away am I? We're looking at... I'm currently sitting at 4,800. I'm going to quickly get to 5,000, then I gotta think about how I want to approach some things. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna we're gonna add that in, right? I think that is like ultimately fine, but I'm trying to get that to be. In terms of topology here, I mean, it's not looking great, but it's usable. I can maybe add a bit more than these. Oops. This is the knee. Just so we get a bit better. Oh! Oh, come on. Man. Two. That just set me back a little bit. Luckily, I've been going pretty good with my saves, but definitely not ideal. Let me reopen soon. $5:53, so I lost about 15 minutes. What do we do? Got this. You are the mesh. Alright, so what did we add? We added... Maybe add... There we go. Usually multi-cut does work fine, so that's good. You can add some to the knees. Okay, so some of it is not gone that we added. Oh, did we lose all that? We did. Fuck you. Oops. Alright, so we did lose a bit of work. That was important. Alright, well, I'll fix this here and now then, because I know that there's going to be an issue. Yeah, target weld to that. Oops. Slick. Awesome. It's fine. Awesome. Then I just gotta go in. Then I'm just gonna go extrude in. Turn that off. Bring it in. And kind of work it. There we go. It's giving us a good result. Could add like another loop in here maybe. Don't know what's going on there. Oops. There we go. Oops. Oops. Just go out of that just to bring it close to the middle. I do thought I had a extra one just for that roll. So we are gonna want loops for these. This one, just gonna turn that off. Select, just do the middle. Get that middle one in. See, where were we? I was gonna probably end at 5,000. Alright, sweet, so we're at 5,000 now. Okay, that was dangerous. Since when was that? Broken. Okay, I think when I added the loop cut, I need to make sure I have that off. So when I add these loop cuts, it's not adding loop cuts that are breaking the mesh. Let me delete history phrase, anchor save. Just gonna add a. Just gonna do these manually, I think. Should also improve the shading. In theory. I mean, we got like that lapel thing going, that's looking good. And it's an obvious thing. I'm gonna add an extra loop cut on here. Just so it's obvious. Awesome. That's giving us a pretty solid result as well, so pretty satisfied there. Some things I'm going to play around with, but I mean, we're talking 5,100 now, 11,000 now. That means I got 4,000 kind of that I got to make. I might just touch up a couple things, and then I might just do the shoes, which will probably be maybe 1,000, and then I might have some trouble with some other components. I'll see. I'll end stream. I may or may not continue the stream after dinner, but yeah, we'll see. Have a good one, you guys. Well, I don't think anybody's watched, or maybe somebody has watched, but I just don't see any chat or anything like that. So maybe people popped in without saying anything, which is fine. I don't mind if people do that, but yeah, thank you guys all for watching at least. And if anybody's watching this in post, I mean, this is how I'm going about doing this. Let me know if there's anything that you'd do differently personally. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Have a good one, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.